找都唔錯。有咩絕招？電光獨龍鑽，不知所謂。我代龍虎門還返個牌俾你，黃小龍。
Dragon Tiger Gate's the new martial art epic from Wilson Yip, the guy that directed Biozombie, and it stars Donnie Yen, who did all the action choreography. And if you know Donnie Yen, if you've seen Iron Monkey and all that stuff, you know this dude freaking kicks ass. Probably the only bad thing in this movie, well, I'll get to that when I get in the story, but Dragon Tiger, well, I'm going to start this one over, Todd. Forgot where I was going with that for a second. Getting all sweaty. Hang on one second, I'm going to grab a towel. When in 105-degree weather. Jeez. Hot in here. Anyway, next up, martial arts epic Dragon Tiger Gate. This one was directed by William Yip, the same guy that did Biozombie. If you haven't seen that, turn off the TV, go get it, then come back, maybe record it. You know, you could TiVo me or something, you know, but watch Biozombie like right away. But anyway, this one's based on a Chinese comic. Dragon Tiger Gate has these two brothers, Dragon and Tiger, who are martial artists at the gate. Wow, I don't wonder where the hell they came up with that title, huh? And Dragon decides to go out on his own, and he gets hooked up with the bad guys, whereas Tiger stays at the gate and like grows up to be like, you know, Mr. Perfect, you know, I don't do anything bad, not even jaywalk type of guy, you know. And of course, you know, they're destined to meet. And the first couple of martial art scenes are totally kick-ass. I mean, there's like too much wire stuff and too much CGI stuff, but guess what, people? It's here. We're going to have to get used to it. We're never going to lose that again. Gone are the days of like, you know, Once Upon a Time in China and crap like that, where it was like no CGI and well, they had plenty of wire work. But anyway, martial arts scenes kick ass, and that's all that matters. Because when you're watching this thing, you want like a great start, right? You want like, you know, one guy against 100 guys, and that's what you get. It's almost like a scene from Kill Bill when they're at the tea house and like, you know, Uma Thurman's like slaughtering everybody. This guy is just like beating the crap out of him with his hands and fists, and he's like a way better fighter, but not nearly as cute as Uma Thurman is. But for you ladies, he was a pretty good looking guy. And here's part of the problem, because Donnie Yen's supposed to be his brother. Well, this guy's obviously like, you know, early 20s, and Donnie Yen's his brother, and they're supposed to be close to the same age, except Donnie Yen's 45. So it's kind of funny. It's, well, kind of sad in a way too. You know, it's like when you go to the club and it's like there's a show for like, you know, 20-somethings, and then there's like the 40-year-old guy standing in the back checking out all the girls' asses. That's Donnie Yen, I'm afraid, except that he can do action choreography, so I give him credit. And the dude gets laid more times in a day probably than I have this year, so that's beside the point. But anyway, you know, it's new school martial arts movie all the way. I mean, it's, you know, people complain about the story. They complain about, you know, like it just being completely just, there's my cat, over the top. But that's what it's supposed to be. That's what, you don't care about the story. You don't care about character development. You know these characters. Every martial arts movie is the same. You got the two brothers, one on the good side, one on the bad side, and they have to team up to fight this ultimate evil that comes along, you know, which in this course is the Black Pagoda, who comes down. But luckily, Dragon and Tiger also have their friend Turbo, who's like nunchuck master. And then they got another guy who's like lives in this like giant monastery on top of this hill. And one of their friends goes up and gets them to help him out. And he gives them these special powers. Like the nunchuck guy can like fight bell style, where this bell comes around him and you can't, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me either. And the other guy gets the electric dragon drill, where he's like kicking like this, you know. You got to have cool names for your moves. You got to have your moves, and this movie has it all. Just don't expect character development. Don't expect a story. Just watch the Kung Fu and enjoy.